Ann Olhoff, and I'm the founder of Healing Your Anxious Addicted Mind. I think I'm a little closer to my speaker, so I'm going to sit back. I'm going to announce it again because I'm going live in my Facebook group, Healing Your Anxious Addicted Mind. I'm Ann Olhoff. I am the founder of Healing Your Anxious Addicted Mind. I don't know. I have a gift with people that are anxious. I know how to calm them down when I'm working with them. Um, it is one of my favorite things to do to help people overcome their fears. It's the hardest thing in this world to be afraid of something. So know that I'm very good at that, very intuitive, very able to help people. I raised my chair up. What do you think about that? Just something as simple as let's raise the chair up today and see if I can't sit more within the video. My neck, I played a few games. I usually don't take time off, but today I did. Melvin's out of the house, and I thought I'd just play card games. I love hearts. I love shooting the moon. I've done it twice today. I think that's a rarity. I wanted to talk about the Lionsgate portal. It's where the star of Sirius lines up, the bright North Pole star lines up, and it lines up with the Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. So even that fortuitous once-a-year happening, things can really break loose on this day. Like you can accelerate really high, really fast, manifest things that you don't even thought possible, or I don't know, do you seek? It's what energy and intention you give it. So I surely would give the portal the intention of powerful, positive things happening. I always like to talk about the grid book. Almost got us through it. We are on grid 18, Crystal Grid Work by Kiera Fogg. I love how she sets them up. When I looked at the grids, I realized even the grids she's shown me how to set up, I set one up with Miracle for my daughter because I do miss my oldest daughter. And I've had to tear the table down because it's my card reading table. And every time I set the grid up, I do set it with flowers, feathers, beautiful intention, and set the crystals different each time. So I almost love it when people come to my home so I can rearrange that grid. And it's still beautiful every time with angelite, an angelite skull, an angelite, almost like a little pyramid in it, and then all the little crystals to point the energy and intention of him, allowing her to come back into my life. And someone once told me it's not her holding herself out, it's you holding her out. So working on myself always, a work in progress, thinking, wow, that's really a perspective shift, isn't that what that's called? That we've had so much angst and anger and bad feelings between us that I wake up every morning saying my intention is to not hurt either one of my daughters any further. And I think that's a beautiful intention, right? Is it not? But the grid, let's go to the grid. The grid is new beginnings, and I'm starting a new job somewhere. I just don't know where. Combining the energies of the cross and the circle. This grid is designed to offer a sense of courage, protection, and harmony in all new endeavors. Turn to this grid when embarking on a new path, such as a new career, a new relationship, or any other life change, big or small. The New Beginnings grid will offer support in releasing the past while promoting a swift and safe transition into new territories. The focus stone, of course, citrine, a powerful transmitter of joy. The way stone, aquamarine. In ancient times, the blue-green aquamarine was carried by sailors for good luck and protection. The desire stone is moonstone, often referred to as the stone of new beginnings. Moonstone is known to calm the emotions and help us to connect to our intuition. Enhancements. This grid has been enhanced with 9 additional pieces of moonstone that form the shape of a semicircle around the bottom half of the grid. And the main grid support is the cross. Clear quartz also has been added around the center to amplify effects of the grid. So I love the sign of the cross. I know some New Age people don't, but I carry a Christ consciousness within my heart, and I love the cross. Everything that it symbolizes, his resurrection, his death, And even he had a new beginning, right? Wow, that's kind of profound today. I wonder if there's anybody coming on. Oh, hello, Dory Comfer. You know I'm so excited to see you. You know what I'm starting to realize is that more people come on as I quit talking. So you know you're one of my favorite people. It doesn't matter. Christ said if there's 1 or 20 in the room, that's all that matters. I wanted to do the runes today. And I thought, I'm just going to do something different. So isn't that great that you came on, Dory, to kind of experience the runes with me? Okay? And I'm going to do my regular reading since there doesn't seem to be many people on. I'm going to do the regular stuff. So I'm going to connect with your energy. Is your daughter thinking about having any more children? Because I feel a little boy energy, and I don't know what that is. It might not necessarily be a grandchild, but a little boy in your area even. It feels like more in your area than your daughter. So know that if you see a little neighborhood boy, you might take a minute and talk to him because some of your energy will profoundly impact him and help him. And I think it's important to help all the little people around us. So, Ram, new beginnings. And isn't this what it's all about today? Make necessary sacrifices for successful new beginnings. Initiate. Don't think about new endeavors. Take advantage of any small opening. So even you, Dory, it points to kind of a new beginning. How amazing. Ram. So, oh boy, yeah, that's kind of what came through. And I never like to assume it's just the daughter. Whoever the second person is, I would like them to say hello so I know who I'm speaking to. Now I'm going to do the angel cards, right, Dory? I'm going to go through my normal things, but then also draw the runes. So 2 numbers lit up, 5 and 9. I go through them all kind of. So you need 2 angel card readings today. Healthy lifestyle. And I think this is more of an acknowledgement. But anything time you feel you're falling off the wagon, Dory, a little bit, please call upon this Archangel Raphael. And he's depicted a little differently here, even though he still has the green energy. I always see Raphael with dark black hair. So that is the 5th card, 6, 7, 8, 9. Clairsentience, Archangel Raguel. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So listening to our bodies as women, I think the older we get, the better that we get at this. Look at the heart center lit up. I also want you to imagine gold light in your heart center to strengthen your heart and your aura overall. And also, Dory, if you have a chance, please wear more gold in the next week or so. It will help you energetically. Now I'm pulling out my Golden Wisdom Path cards. Okay, here we go. You know, I forgot to draw the card for the group, Dory. So when we get done with you, I may pause and draw the card for the group, the angel card. Spontaneous and intuitive creation. Wow, there's a lot going on in this picture. Can you see that powerful being? What are they riding? A dragon. So very important to put dragon energy around you if you are deciding on a new beginning to kind of fuel that. I think dragons have a lot of power. Anytime I see a dragon, I think of power, creation, just everything associated with a dragon is power and strength. You have drawn this card today to remind you that the life force within you is the most creative force on earth. Oh, wow. At the heart of every living thing, the same creative force of potential exists. You are part of one universal soul and are energetically connected to this eternal light of creation. Affirmation: I am one with the universe. I am one with the power of creation. I spontaneously and intuitively create what my heart desires. My thoughts and actions are in alignment with my soul. How amazing, right? The dragon. So, also going to do the Psychic John Holland card. And it said I just need 2 cards for this one. So here we go. The number 2 important. Look at these. These cards don't often come up together, but all pointing to our positive, right? Positive material harvest. Both really kind of the mirror images of each other. Both have beautiful gold light, one in front and one behind. So I think that means look at it to come from all directions, this material and spiritual harvest. You know, I think whatever work you're doing spiritually, this also is a nod and an approval to that from heaven above. Oh my gosh. Woo, that rang with such truth, I got goosebumps over my whole body. Let's draw a rune for you, Dory. What do you think? Huh? Have you done this? These are the runes. This is most simply explained by Guy Ogilvy. And I found these in a Books A Million self-help area. Can you believe that? And then it inspired me to take a runic class. I'm just going to pick one out for everybody. Guess what this one is? It's the sun symbol, Sowilo, success on all planes of your life. This isn't, when you draw a rune symbol, I want you to use this. I want you to draw this symbol. Runes are in many areas in our life that we don't even, it's one of the most powerful runes in the deck, and I drew it for you. I'm just like excited. Sowilo. Sun is always hope for a seaman. When they row the seastead over the fish's bath until it brings them to land. Sun is the light of the lands. I bow to the holiness. So there is an almost godlike worship of the sun among the Norse people. Vitality, success, good fortune, popularity. The spiritual self, the spiritual meaning, the higher self, the spiritual will, enlightenment, divine blessing. So no, this is the most powerful rune that I think you can get. And I am so happy to have drawn it for you today. Oh my gosh, my first rune reading for someone. And it was you, Dory. I'm also a runic. Oh wow, it was your number. Oh, hello, Patty Hernandez. I hope you do look into it because it really simply explains the runes. And you know, my grandfather's Norwegian, so he had Norse blood in him, my mom's father. So I was really drawn to these. We got to do things in our spirit world that we're drawn to. And I can connect with them. I have a set of aquamarine runes that are my birth month. You know, I forgot to do them this morning because we rushed out the door, but I have made like a pledge to myself to do the runes every day for the next coming weeks, especially if I don't get my next job right away. I'm not going to worry. I'm just going to enjoy some time, Dory. Now, Patty Hernandez, hello. I'm going to be gentle with you. Let's draw an angel card, though, for the group. I'm sorry that I forgot to do the reading before I started with anyone else. So let's see what angel card could help the whole group. Victory. So walk in the energy of this, the whole group. Victory. Right? Wow. Look at the strength and the beauty of this angel. This is the angel that hears our prayers. Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. You know, the faith of a mustard seed, they say, can move mountains. And I'm here to tell you, I keep maintaining faith within my own life. You know, faith that I provided for. You know, sometimes I would have Fruit Looped out if I didn't have a job within the last weeks of my job. But I still have 2 weeks of a paycheck coming. I signed up for extra days. I said, so what? If something's slow coming, work more. Don't be afraid. So that in itself is having faith. Dory, I also have a crystal deck here. Would you be interested? Well, I think Dory already left, and that's okay then. She wasn't meant to do this. I was going to ask her a quick question. Patty Hernandez, let's do this. You know, I'm being guided before we even start to amp up your aura and spirit. From our eye, third eye, to our above our crown chakra is where we connect to spirit. So I want to connect you further in with spirit. Look at this beautiful amethyst. I don't want you to be afraid during this reading. I want to send you, Patty Hernandez, courage, strength, and knowing that everything is going to be just fine and that you are protected. I ask Mother Mary to hold your hand through this reading. If you've never done something for the first time, it can be just a little bit scary, and I don't want you to be afraid. So I use bibliography. I have an Animal Speak book. I usually start with the animal reading. Snail, vulnerable. Protect your vulnerable emotions and spirit. Bring your holy inner child out of the shell. Look at walls you have built around you. And I think we all do this at times in our life. We kind of hibernate. We protect ourselves more, especially if we have been hurt a lot as a child. So vulnerable is a word that comes around you through the snail. You know, he carries his home on his back. So when he doesn't feel like interacting with the world, he goes in his shell. Maybe there's going to be times here when you're feeling more vulnerable that you stay within your home more, and that's okay. Now, isn't it profound? Just a little animal reading. Then I also next go to my door reading virtue cards. I see a number for people in my third eye. And for you, I saw the number 3. It just went to my third eye and it brightly lit up. So this is almost like Father, Son, Holy Ghost, right? 3. The triangle, also an important image for you. Are you the third child? I don't know. In your family. Counselor. So this beautiful, look at the geometry with this angel. Maybe sacred geometry could be of an interest to you, but look at the being within the sacred geometry. Isn't it beautiful? The spiritual strength above us, the guides that we have to support us we don't even know. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and your reassurance. So when you step out into the world, you do step out into the world with what you know and who you are, and yet you're, I feel like, a kind and gentle soul that has been kind of tramped on a few times in their life. Tramped on. I don't know where that word came from, but it's kind of in your energy field. Now, I don't know why I do 4 and 5 card readings for people in moments, but it's just who I am. The Golden Wisdom Path cards. I almost was guided just to open the book for you, Patty. So let's use this number, 3, again. Is it 3 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the afternoon? For you today, it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon to connect with Spirit. So feel the energy of this powerful being. Change all around, right? She's ready to spring into action. She has a knife for protection. Some of these spiritual beings are very strong, and they do protect themselves. And sometimes we feel like that. We almost have to protect ourselves from change. It's not something that most humans like to do. The lady pictured on this card looks threatening, but in actual fact, she is not. She holds a dagger in her hand and is ready to sever her emotional ties with an outmoded way of thinking and pattern that no longer serves her. Freeing herself from these negative ties clears the way for a positive new beginning. The same goes for you. You must let go of the old thought patterns and beliefs that are preventing you from experiencing greater joy and success. I invite the affirmation. I invite this most blessed change into my life, knowing that it leads to a positive transformation. I surrender all the thoughts and feelings that no longer serve me and replace those with love. An answer to any problem, health, physical, mental, anything, the answer is always love. Isn't that the greatest thing to know? Now, I'm going to go on to my John Holland Psychic cards, the Psychic Tarot. You are going to get 3 cards for this, right? So every third card. So let's see the first card. Your solar plexus chakra, your gut instinct needs some help. Sometimes we have to patiently wait. And the spiritual and material prosperity card came through for you too. Sacral chakra right next to that one, not right next to the solar plexus. So both of those energy fields needing light. And sometimes when we're in a decision-making process, solitude really helps us. Learning new things really helps. There is some gold within this peridot, and I'm a Reiki master ×6. I don't brag normally, but I'm sending you some energy, okay, Patty? To both areas. Sunlight, gold energy, laying in the sun near the end of this summer, helping your body heal on a deeper level, inviting the very bright light into your cells. Don't get a sunburn, but your body is asking for solar energy. Another person who can do this for you is Braco. Have you ever heard of Braco? BRACO.me. He's amazing. He does free live streamings. He's a Croatian healer, and he does free live streamings that he stands and gazes. He always gives a video beforehand and has people tell about his mission in life. And for over 20 years, he has just brought a lot of light and love into this world. Now, I don't have as many of you, Patty. Hi, Robin. Oh, you're number 5. Well, sometimes I don't hit it, but number 3 is pretty powerful. So, probably Robin is still here, so I'm not going to draw a rune for Patty. I believe she has probably left the building. And sometimes I'm a little much for people for the first time. I did send her energy. I hope she felt that. Hello, Robin Shapiro, my beautiful friend. I haven't connected with you in a long, long time. So I'm just kind of lining my cards up. And you know what I'm being guided, Robin, is to send you a rune right up. This is fire. So just know that my beautiful friend, the fire rune came out for you. And this could light a fire under you, right? Robin, I just am telling you. It's a beautiful rune. I'm going from this book, right? Runes, right? I found it in a self-help book in the bookstore, Books A Million. And then I had a runic master teach me how to heal with the runes. Kinaz. It's torch, corn. Torch is to every living thing known by its fire. It's bright and clear. Look at the rune in this picture. I don't know why, but I'm being guided to show you the rune, Robin. It's clear and bright. It usually burns when the athelings rest and reside within the hall. These are Norse, German, Nordic runes. A lot of the symbols we see in our current life, cunning, skill, controlled energy, successful idea, spiritual meaning, spiritual illumination, inner guidance. I always believe that your mom is lighting your path the best that she can. You might look for this rune in different places, right? Now let me do the animal rune for you. Let's see what we come up with that. Jumping spider, safe to leap. Now is the time to leap upon new opportunities. Stretch your creative boundaries. There is safety in exploring now. Safe to leap. So I think that's a good indicator for you. Let's see what angel we can come up with you that will help you at the most in your time of your life, Robin, now. It said the number 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 o'clock in the morning, encouraging you to eat and drink healthily. I'm going to choose one more because I chose them already today. Prioritize. I love this archangel, Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities and I will help you get motivated. He's also very good if you're still looking for a career change, job change. Okay. Then I usually go to the Wisdom Gold Path cards. Let's see if we can. It's still the number 1 coming through for you. Soulmate. And I think you know who this is. This is already the person who's in your life who loves you so. So let's talk about soulmate and all that means and the affirmation with soulmate. This is a person who stands by your side and helps you through everything. And I think that he's already proven, right, that he is your soulmate, that he stands securely by your side, and he loves you. And I think that's probably the last gift that your mother helped guide you to. Let's see if I can find soulmate. I just keep talking too much, I think. Soulmate. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Through the magnetism of divine love, you merge with another, and love becomes an all-embracing thought. Through a touch, a word, or a glance, love unites you to your beloved. The most precious thing is love, and this is your season of love, a time of romance and happiness. You are both beautiful souls. Look within, and you will see it. Affirmation. Love gives me strength. Love gives me courage. I enter love's infinite spiritual realm. So, what an amazing card coming through for you. I'm going to shuffle the John Holland cards and draw the first 3 when I reach a spot that's pretty good. Success, right? Good cards. Sometimes you've been through periods of this, and we all have, and notice that he's looking in the wrong direction. He really can't see much when he's not seeing the beauty around him. And look at the Universe card, one of the most powerful tarot cards in the deck. So don't let this suck you under, and then you will receive the other 2, right? So those are pretty powerful cards coming through for you. I hope they help you. They guide you a bit. And you are welcome. Oh, yeah, I thought Robin was still here. Well, I thank you for staying with me to the end, Patty. You know, I'm being guided to draw the root for you then. If you stayed and you want more spirit guidance, so let's go. Robin may come back for her reading. Sometimes people are working and do. So look at this rune for you, Patricia. So I'm afraid I might have to answer that phone, and I will give the meaning in the next video. But it's Fehu, and I think it is a prayer and a spiritual